just woke up. I'm like a hairy gorilla here. How you doing? I'm gonna go into the shower now, go out, get some nice heroes to eat. But until I do that, I figured I'd do a quick live. Nice and comfy, relaxed. How you doing? Yeah, everybody is on YouTube. Everybody's talking like they're the boss. Lou's making videos. He wants to share recall. Donahue George is talking about Adam Aaron selling after the conversion. You want to know what I see in common with all these people? Is that it really all comes down to views. That's it. See, none of them really have solutions. It's just because let's be realistic. I just got up, brother. I told you I'm a rock star. You don't understand. I live the life of Paul Stanley from Kiss. Paul Stanley wakes up whenever he wants, and I wake up whenever I want. That's it, bro. That's the way it is. But once I'm up, listen to me. I get a lot done. When I'm up, forget about it. I go take the kids out now. We're going to go have fun. We're going to go eat. We're going to have a great family day. But unfortunately, I wake up when I wake up. That's just the thing with me. Anyway, getting back. So the thing with Lou, he keeps making these videos like he has some sort of say. Like he's the boss. He's the CEO of AMC. He's the judge. Lou, you have no say. Okay. George Donahue George, whatever his name is. You can't stop Adam Aaron. You can make videos about it, but you can't stop him from selling shares. So what do you see in common with all these people? Don't you see like a common ground, which is that they all talk, but there's it's basically like you're watching them for no reason. You're watching them for nothing because nothing will. Let me just put it to you this way. I'm starting to kind of understand the concept of buy and hold now. Remember how we used to always talk about that back in the day? Just buy and hold, buy and hold. You know why I understand the concept? Because there's really nothing else you can do. Honestly, can we really face the facts here? I mean, that's about it. We could talk all day about like what we want to happen. How many videos have I made that I want Adam Aaron fired? How many videos have I made that I want the board of directors of AMC fired? I had to make at least 1,000 videos like that. Are they fired? No, they're not fired. And you want to know the reason why they're not fired? Because of you. That's right. Because of the AMC apes, because of retail. Retail voted 87, his bottom line, 87% for the 1-for-10 reverse stock split. The 87% voted for the ape conversion to AMC. So it's kind of like, but that's like you see all these people complaining and you see all these people, making videos on how they, Adam Aaron's a piece of garbage. But it seems like no one wants to do nothing. Like I said, I used to go on the SEC website, right? And I used to check for complaints on Citadel. And there's 3.8 million apes, right? There's only 100 complaints on Citadel on the SEC's website. So I got to the point where I'm starting to kind of see the concept of why everybody just says buy and hold. That's why between me and you, I'm headed into real estate. I'm going to keep doing my YouTube videos. I'm holding. Look, I have a tremendous amount of AMC shares. I'm building up GameStop. As soon as I get, I'm laying it out for all of you. As soon as I get my AMC money, I make myself a nice hefty profit. I'm out. I'm a real estate investor at that point. That's it. That's full-time real estate investor. That's just me. Brooklyn in the house. Yeah, I spent about $100,000 a year on food at least. Is this the real Daniel Sam? I never know anymore. There's one Daniel Sam that's real and one Daniel Sam that's fake. But what's up, brother? I never know who's who anymore. People even pretend to be me. They make up names, Apefather. I have no idea who's real and who's not. But, so here's what the bottom line is. I've had so many conversations with so many apes. And I'm talking about some big players. Like there's this guy, Cam, okay? And he's out in Connecticut. I call him the Ape Whisperer. This guy he's a player, man. He is a player. And this guy has mega AMC shares. And he's always optimistic. God bless him. Whenever I get frustrated, I call him up. He calms me down, and he keeps reassuring me all the time. This is too big, Apefather. It's a worldwide thing, AMC, meaning that there are investors all around the world. Gary Gensler cannot F up the whole world. But what's really happening? You know what I mean? It's like, what are we seeing? We're seeing the same bullshit over and over again. Once this Ape conversion goes to AMC, it's kind of like, are they not going to short AMC anymore? Is Antera not going to short AMC anymore? So it's like I kind of keep seeing the same effing things. I'm in, bro. I always go to Atlantic City. But this is the thing that I'm trying to make all of you understand. How are we going to get the MOAS? See, like Alex, like Sullivan says, after the AMC MOAS. Friggin' guy Dale. I really feel the same way today that I felt, back, like when I was making my ideas about getting. We need Adam Aaron out of there, man. You see, all of you don't understand. You just simply don't understand that while this Mama Luke is CEO of AMC, and while the board of directors are there, they're going to do everything in their power, these mother effers, to screw us. And you know what? There's only so much this judge could do. Like she could delay it, but at the end of the day, she can't deny the shareholders' requests. I hate to say it, but 87% voted for the 1-for-10 reverse stock split. And 87% voted for the Ape conversion. So how long can this judge delay this for? It's eventually going to happen. And now the question that we have to ask ourselves is, when it does happen, what exactly do we expect? Like some people are saying a MOAS. Okay. Now, there's two ways of looking at this. If Adam Aaron actually does the right thing and pays down the debt, you know what I mean? You could have AMC becoming a better fundamental play, obviously. Obviously, if he gets out of the leases, I don't know why this guy keeps giving me money, but I love this guy, JT14. Real estate in New Jersey, everyone is moving out of that bottomless pit. I never said it was limited to New Jersey, but thank you for the super chat. God bless you. I never said it was limited to New Jersey. How about Brooklyn, baby? How about Dyker Heights, baby? I never said that I was going to buy real estate. I said real estate investing. I never said it was going to be New Jersey. I make jokes a lot about it, but yeah, I definitely would prefer New York. Johnny Blaze, serious question. Have you ever got a crazy check? What does that mean? Have I ever got a crazy check? I don't know what that means. Check in terms of like a medical check, or check in terms of someone wrote me a crazy check. I don't understand. Oh, I love New York. What are you talking about? I grew up in Brooklyn. Bro, I grew up in Brooklyn. I've been living in Jersey only since 2018. I did technically when I first got married to my wife. For a little while, we lived in Jackson, New Jersey. Dale is just bitter because Chad is moving in with the young gun. Absolutely. Dale, how's your vacation going where you're all alone on a deserted island with your father? You having fun with your father? What's Dale is currently in a Caribbean island where there's literally no one there except him and his father. I hope you're having fun there, brother. You want to know what it is? You look at people out there who are successful in the world, okay, with the exception of like Warren Buffett, okay? Warren Buffett's the exception. But the majority of people are invested in real estate, man. I'm just telling you, this is the bottom line. It's like real estate is the ticket. It's like, and I look at everybody. It's like who's been really gaining my respect lately? Floyd Mayweather, because he made so much money in boxing. I mean, $200-300 million a fight. But where did he choose? He could have invested in anything, this guy, right? But where did he choose to put his money? He put it in real estate. He currently owns nine skyscrapers, and he's in the process of building his 10th skyscraper. Now think about that, man. Back to the Future. What's up? We could be doing. You know what bothers me is that we could all be doing the same things. If we all had the same mindset, we could actually be buying skyscrapers right now, sir. Because there's enough. Look, with all of us together as a team, you understand, and then maybe getting some banks involved. That is good with real estate as long as you're smart about it. You could we could be doing these tremendous deals, but instead it's like you get people that are continuously putting money into a rig system, into the stock market. Like I said, not selling my AMC. Look, I'm with all of you. That's it. Okay. I'm with you. I made a decision a long time ago. I told my wife, I said, look, in my mind, I already considered the money gone. I'm currently down like 90% of my AMC portfolio, right? So I'm like, look, I already consider the money gone. If by some miracle, after the 1 for 10 stock split, Adam Aaron pays off the debt, AMC becomes a better fundamental play. 30-40% of people, the movie is going to AMC, increases revenues. Next thing you know, there's a whole new set of investors, a whole new set. I heard a big pension fund in New Jersey bought AMC. So listen, there's a lot of things. People are still buying. So I think that, I think we can have a run. But the problem is if I lose 90% of my shares, I'm going to need AMC to go to like $500. I think to break even. So, like if AMC just goes from like 50 to 100, that ain't doing a diddly for me. AMC's got to go to friggin' 5,000. September 30th, 77. It's my birthday. What's up, hon? I'm just doing a quick live stream. My wife came in the room here. Dale, I'm only team up with Ben Mahala. All you do is talk. This guy. Dale, all you do is go to a deserted island with your father. And when you're not, listen to me, Dale, when you're not at the Caribbean with your father, you're at home at the garage with your father. I mean, this guy only spends time with his father. Dale, when was the last time you had an actual girlfriend? Like a date with a woman? What was that, like 20 years ago, Dale? Dale spends more time with his father than any other son on planet Earth. I'm going to say this again, Johnny Blaze. My father set up a trust. That's it. Why do we have to keep going over this over and over again? And the assets of my father's estate went into the trust. That's on the record. On the record, okay? There it is. Crazy guy. I'll be done really quick. It's not going to be a long live stream. Richie, if AMC squeeze, you may had apes get into the business ventures that you organized, but because of Adam Aaron killed the squeeze. You want to know what it is? People don't understand something, that my ideas don't really require a lot of money, and they can turn into a lot of money. But unfortunately, apes think very, very small. They think very, very small. And they don't realize. I'll give you an example of what I mean. Okay, I'm going to give you an example. You want to hear an example? You'll get a guy like an ape. He'll put $1,000 into AMC, like at a high price, right? AMC will then fall all the way down to his $1,000 now becomes $100, right? But he won't put $10 a month. This is the mentality, into something that can be real estate investing or something that can be profitable and that can turn into a long-term super success story but people don't have this mentality. They just don't have this mentality. I don't know why. I don't understand it. So that's why I have to do it myself. So like the only way that's why I tell people now, here's the new plan. See, like this great guy, JT14. I love this guy. He's a true New Yorker. He keeps giving me super chat money. I love this freaking guy. So that's what I'm asking you. Look, give me super chat money, please. And I'll do it myself. That's it. I'll do it because JT14 is the man. I love this guy. Only 25, so I just focus. He's got his 401k. Okay, build that up, man. You got years ahead of you. God bless. What's up, John? But ultimately, it's like I said, I'm just going to do it myself. I'm going to do it, me, myself, and I. I'm at almost 7.2 million views now. I'm growing big, Dale. Dale, I know you don't like it, but my channel is growing, man. Dale, I'm going to be bigger than Mr. Beast. Look, you're all going to remember this. You're all going to laugh about this right now. I'm going to, one day, probably within a year, I'm going to be the biggest YouTuber in the world. Now, I'm not saying in terms of subscribers. I'm saying in terms of views. Now, all of you could, because the reason I asked for super chat money, you know why, Johnny? Because, hey, what's up, Cade? I love Cade. I love this guy. Yeah, Cade, I told you, anytime you want to do music lessons, I am always available, brother, for your grandson. Just tell him to text me. Just anytime he's available. And by the way, Cade, you don't have to think in your mind you have to keep giving money. You're always good to me, Cade. I'll be more than happy to talk to Tristan, for free and give him blessings, brother. Anyway, getting back is that the reason I'm asking for super chat money is because someone's got to do it. It's not going to be all of you Babalooks, right? All of you Babalooks, all you do is listen to all of these YouTubers all day that none of them have any say, like Lou. Do you ever notice like Lou makes videos like he has actual say? Like the way he talks, I think we need to share, recall because we don't know what's real. We don't know what the synthetics are. We don't know what the real shit. Here's what the problem is, Lou. Nobody cares about you. No one except for these psychopathic apes are listening to you. No one is listening to you. He makes it seem like he's got a connection to like to the sky here, Lou. Like that's the way he comes across, and it just bothers me. I don't know. I get very irritated by it because Lou, the judge is not listening to you. Lou, Gary Gensel is not listening to you. No one's listening to you. It's just a whole bunch of apes are listening to you. Now the thing is, we had the power if you would have listened to Apefather. See, the problem is if the AMC apes would have listened to me, we wouldn't be in the position we're in right now. I had the idea. I told all of you what we needed to do was create a corporation. I said this back before everybody. I said, we need to create a corporation. Take all of your stupid money out of this corrupt stock market. This is what I said. And this is what the thing is. You make the entity, the corporation, buy it for you. This way, the entity controls everything. Now, what happens is that we now will have actual verifiable proof of how much of AMC we own. Now, if we owned over 50% on the record, this is what none of you Mamalukes understood. If we owned over 50% of AMC, we had voting power. We had voting rights. And then the corporation could have assigned one person to go down there, and we could have shut down every single proposal. We could have shut down the 1 for 10 proposal. We could have shut down the ape conversion to AMC. We could have shut down all the dilution that he wants to, everything he wants to do. We could have shut it down. But you see, unfortunately, you don't listen to me. So unfortunately, what happened was 87% of the stockholders voted yes for all of this. And now we're fucked. You know what I mean? Now we're screwed. Now when all of this happens, AMC has to go to 500 for me to break even. Lou's a better YouTuber. Look, you want to know what Lou does? Can I tell you what Lou does? Listen, let me sum it up for all of you. Lou doesn't own any AMC. He never did. He never will. Lou doesn't own anything. Lou, he takes hot topics, and he keeps talking about it and talking about it. It's kind of like he's feeding you the Kool-Aid. So he feeds you the Kool-Aid. You love the Kool-Aid. You drink the sugar. You get excited, and you keep watching Lou. But this is what the truth is about Lou. The truth is Lou never owned AMC. He doesn't own AMC today. He didn't own AMC two years ago. And the truth is that Lou is in it just for ad revenue. That's it. I'm much different than Lou because I'm down over $200,000. Just like I actually invested real money in this company and I actually wanted to go up. Lou doesn't give a rat's ass. This is what I'm trying to. You ever notice how Lou just doesn't care? Like I was watching Lou for the past 2 years. His facial expression doesn't change. Whether AMC is at $72 a share or whether AMC is at $5.50 a share, his facial expression doesn't change. And it's very simple. Why? It's because he doesn't own anything. He is not putting his money at risk. None of you understand this. Lou's the man, yeah. Okay, let me ask you a question. Everyone loves Lou, right? Like I know that all of you are probably just fake accounts. Anyone from Brooklyn could smell a rat. Absolutely. Lou's bullshit. He's a classic. Yeah, he connives everybody, bro. And me and JT14 can see how he finesses and he connives everybody. But let's talk about Lou for a second. What makes Lou so great? Every single play that Lou mentioned failed. Okay, right? Okay. Besides that, he made claims to all of us, including me, that he had secret connections, that he had insider information, insider tips. People, that's why do you think this guy shut down his channel for? Did you ever think about it for a second? Like why he shut down his channel that had over 73 million views, that had over 80,000 subscribers? Why did he shut it down? He shut it down because the SEC is going to put his friggin' culo back in friggin' jail. That's why he shut it down. The guy had no disclaimers on his videos. No disclaimers. He's like, I got insider connections, insider tips. I got all this stuff. They're telling me, I'm telling you. Now do you notice who notices now that on Lou's channel, he doesn't say that no more? Do you notice how Lou doesn't talk about insider connections anymore? Do you notice how Lou doesn't talk about secret connections? Why do you think that is? Like I wish that all of you would go to Lou and be like, Lou, what happened to all your insider connections? What happened to all your secret? He doesn't talk about them no more. So now what Lou does is that he just gets a topic, a hot topic, and he just talks about it. That's it. That's all he does. He goes, I think we need a share recount because we don't know the difference. We can't differentiate between the synthetics, the real shares, and he just talks about it. Now, obviously, him simply making a video on this is obviously going to accomplish nothing. Neither the judge, nor Adam Aaron, nor the AMC board of directors, Gary Gensler, no one will hear Lou's video except for these brainless friggin' morons that watch him. Okay, that's it. That's the only people. So ultimately, everything that Lou says won't happen. But he'll get 10,000 views. He'll make YouTube ad revenue, and he'll have enough money, to go out and buy himself a few Under Armour shirts, and he'll pay off the judge some more money of the crimes he committed. JT14, Rich, you don't have to keep explaining, my guy. The truth is in the details. No, I know, but you know what's crazy? People keep watching this guy, JT4. See, you're smart. You're obviously a very intelligent guy, but there's apparently thousands of people that keep watching this Babaluke. And it really bothers you. Like, look, this guy, Ape Daddy. Dale, 16 people watching you lay in bed, laugh by it. But you want to know what's funny, Dale? You simply can't understand something, brother. I have 11,500 subscribers. How many do you have? Dale, I have close to 7.2 million views. See, people continuously make fun of me. You have no idea how much. And they'll say things like Dale is saying right now. Like I have 16 people on my live stream, or a video will get 50 views. But here's the thing. I'm approaching 7.2 million views. Dale, how many do you have? I don't even think that Dale has 100,000 views. I don't even think Dale, you're still not even monetized on YouTube, brother. You look like the guy in the Iron Lung, but that guy was smart. Back to the Future. Lou should be under review for accusations of tax evasion and stock manipulation. Well, I believe that what Lou should really be reviewed for is his claims of insider information. See, that if you ask him, look, Lou never actually told anyone, just to be fair to that piece of shit, he never actually told anyone to buy AMC. Like, you never heard him say that. You never heard him say, everybody needs to buy AMC, buy AMC. Okay? But what Lou did do is claim he had insider information. This is what Lou did. Like, I'll give you just one example. He said, I had a major player, call me today. Now, we don't know what that means. It could be a trader, whatever. Okay. He says someone who's deep into this, a big time player. And he told me that at the time AMC was around like $45 a share. This was way back. He goes, AMC is going to drop to $30 a share, and it's immediately going to go to $100 a share. He says it's going to start a managed event. I never will forget this. And now I never forget, I was reading all the comments. They're like, Lou, you're the man. You're the man with the master plan. You're the best, right? Okay. It never happened, though. It never happened. Then Lou claimed March 3rd. Remember the famous date, March 3rd? AMC was going to squeeze. I remember reading all the comments, and did it happen? So, see, that's where I feel Lou should be investigated, is where is he getting, like, where did Lou obtain this information that March 3rd AMC is going to squeeze, or that AMC is going to have a managed event? See, that's what the SEC really needs to question Lou about. Like, who is telling you this? My opinion, it's the squirrels and the ducks in Central Park. You know the movie Summer of Sam with, the story of David Berkowitz? We're talking about Brooklyn in the House. Okay, JT14, Brooklyn, New York in the 70s, a Spike Lee joint. So David Berkowitz, right, was that lunatic psychopath. The dog talked to him. There was a dog, and the dog told him, kill. I want you to go out and kill. See, that's what I think happens with Lou with squirrels. I think Lou goes to Central Park, and like he stares at a squirrel. Remember he said he wanted to stop the squirrel's head? He goes, get out of here, squirrel. Like he got very angry. Don't you find it strange that Lou got very angry at that squirrel for no reason? The squirrel wasn't bothering him. He's like, I'll stop your damn head off. I will stop your head off, squirrel, Lou said. So I'm thinking to myself, why is Lou so angry at the poor little innocent squirrel? And now I realize why. Because the squirrel in Lou's mind talks to him. The squirrel says, AMC, March 3rd, squeeze. And Lou's trying to like avoid him. Stop talking to me, squirrel. Stop it. March 3rd, AMC Moaz. Okay, I will make a video. I will share this information with the apes. Because, see, that's what I feel the SEC needs to investigate, is where is Lou getting this? Now, if Lou is getting this information from a squirrel, Lou obviously belongs in Bellevue. He belongs, he needs to get into a straitjacket and get on 1,000 milligrams of Thorazine every day. That's it. So, but we need to find out who Lou's. This should be, you want to know what every video I should make, actually, and I think I'm going to start doing this. We need to find out who's the true connections of Lou. Because everybody stopped talking about it. No one's talking about his secret connections no more. Actually, I'm going to make, after this live stream, I'm going to make a video, and I think everybody needs to press this issue. We need to find out who are Lou's secret connections. That's it. Because he doesn't talk about them anymore. Why doesn't Lou talk about his secret connections anymore? Oh, that was funny the other day when you showed Lou's house, yeah. Oh, I think that might really be his house, and that's the sad thing. Yeah, but David, there's a thing called a disclaimer. You're not understanding. You could say anything you want. Listen to me. Remember Finance News? Finance News, David, said that Bernie Madoff, when he was dead, he said he was all in on AMC. Bernie Madoff, okay? So, but the thing is, Finance News had a disclaimer. This video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Apefather, me, I had a disclaimer. So it doesn't make a difference if I can say, look, I said that you could turn $50 into, what was it, 500,000, right, with AMC. But here's the thing. At the video, at the beginning and at the end, you hear me say the following. This video is for entertainment purposes only. So that's it. I am not a financial planner. And first of all, do I look like a financial planner to you? Like right now, I'm naked. Listen to me. Can I explain something to all of you? Because I don't think you understand this. Listen to me. Look, can I explain something to all of you? I'm naked right now. I'm naked in bed. All that's covering my freaking ball sack and everything. Ready? Look, is a blanket. Okay. Can anybody tell me what financial planner have you ever met in your life? What financial planner, right, that you would take seriously and really, really, take his financial advice is naked in bed with a blanket over? Can someone give me one example of a financial planner? Because you're all trying to make it seem like you're listening to me, right? You're taking me seriously, right? I don't think so. I think you all know I'm an entertainer. Ugh. Exactly, because he could not even win a debate against a poor squirrel. Yep. I watched one of Lou's videos where he was going to F up a squirrel. Say, you want to know what it is? Lou gets very angry at squirrels. Listen, we all have to admit this. Lou gets very angry with squirrels. But the question is, why? So to me, there could only be two logical answers. One is because the squirrel is eating the nuts and Lou wants those nuts. You understand? I thought about this too. This is a possibility. Lou is poor. He's broke. So so he sees those friggin' nuts fall off the tree. The squirrel grabs it first. Lou wants to grab the nut out of the squirrel's hands. So it's a possibility Lou wants the nuts. Now, let's say that that's not the case. What else is the possibility? Lou is getting subliminal messages or some kind of messages from the squirrel. The squirrel is talking to Lou similar to David Berkowitz, similar to how the dog speaks to David Berkowitz, the son of Sam. I think that that's the case. I actually do believe that the squirrel is giving Lou messages. March 3rd, Elon Musk sells shares to pay taxes, starts AMC Moaz. Evergrande default starts Moaz. High interest rates starts Moaz. And Lou then gets this information from the squirrel and makes videos about it. So now Lou's big message now, here's his new big message. He wants a share recount. That's Lou's big, gigantic message. He wants a share recount, okay? Because the settlement's not fair, okay? Because the pensions, they're making out, we're getting screwed. This is Lou's big message. But the thing that Lou doesn't understand is that his videos will amount to nothing. They will amount, it's entertainment. That's it. Lou might as well talk about that he's Superman and he jumps out a friggin' window like Christopher Reeve and flies in the air. It's his videos are entertainment. Nothing will people listen to Lou like as if the things he's saying are gonna actually come true. Like that he has some sort of power. Like I've actually spoke to people. I'm not kidding you. I spoke to people. First of all, I spoke to people who believe Lou is a billionaire. People believe Lou is a multi-millionaire. They really believe this. How can Lou be a millionaire when he doesn't own a car? He has no money. He has no house. He's a millionaire though, right? And people believe this. Lou's the next Bill Gates here. American Dream. How you doing, brother? 5.7 million. Now he only has 2 million in assets. Who is this, Lou or me? Sounds like you're talking about me. I'm not connected to Hong Kong. I find your material funny, American Dream. It is funny though. I like American Dream. Lately, he's been coming up with all these crazy conspiracy theories about me. I think it's very funny. So Lou's a billionaire, yeah. Hey, I guess it's possible, right? Elon Musk lives in one of those box houses, for $50,000. Elon Musk, he's worth like 190 billion, but he lives in a box house. I know Lou lives in a box house, so hey, maybe it's possible, right? Time to short AMC. Well, I mean, I hate you have zero clue what Lou owns, but this is what you're not understanding, Ape Daddy. Listen to me. There's a very simple way to find out what Lou owns. Okay, it's called Google. You understand? You type in his name and you find out what he owns. Okay, that's it. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. You don't have to be a friggin' genius. You don't have to be Albert Einstein. You go to Google, you type in his name, and if he owned real estate, it would come up. Just like how you search me. You understand? Okay, same exact thing. He doesn't own anything. Very simple. Oh my God. AMC is the next Bed Bath & Beyond. I hope not. Do you know that there are actually millionaires that don't own cars? But Johnny, do you understand that Lou claims he owns cars? See, Johnny Blaze, listen to me. Lou claimed that he owned a Porsche. Remember when he was in the Caribbean, and he showed he made a video of a Porsche. Now this is where we caught Lou in a lie. He held up keys to a Porsche. There were Porsche keys. Someone did research on them and found out that those particular set of keys did not match that car. So now we have no idea. It could be one of two things what happened. Lou could have been in a garage. And you know how people hang up keys on the garage? We all know Lou is a criminal. So maybe it's possible Lou stole one of the keys that said Porsche on it just for the purposes of making a video. And he pointed up the keys. Or another possibility, if I don't know, what else could it possibly be? Maybe it was a friend's car. But I don't know. But he had the wrong set of keys. That's the thing that doesn't make any sense. He had the wrong set of keys. Lou also said he owned 2 Teslas. Not one single time did Lou ever drive a Tesla. In the over 2 years that Lou has been making videos, not one single time did you see Lou drive one. So the thing is, why have the cars, Johnny, please? Why should Lou own 3 cars? He owns a Porsche. He owns 2 Teslas with no intention of ever driving them. Dale, just the goal that I have. Listen to me, brother. I've made many pitches where I showed cash that I've had in my community section. I've showed gold that I have. Dale, if you ever listen, you want proof? Listen to me. You want proof? If anybody goes down to Waretown Golden Coins, okay, in Waretown, and you speak to the guy Mike Pizza, that's his name, Mike Pizza. There, I mean, I don't know. He's probably not going to confirm it to you, but Dale, I'll tell you what. Listen to me. How about this, Dale? Come down with me to Waretown Golden Coins, me and you, Dale. And you could ask Matt how much money I spent on gold at his store. And you could ask his daughter. His daughter's there. So Dale, would that be good enough proof for you? Dale, listen to me. I invite Dale to come with me to Waretown, New Jersey, to Waretown Golden Coins. And Dale asked the owner of the store and his daughter how much money I spent on gold. It's in excess of $200,000. So Dale, once again, see, you know what I love about this guy, Dale? He keeps talking and talking all this shit. But Dale, would you be willing to make a bet on that? Would you be willing to make a $50,000 bet? I will take you down to Waretown Gold Coins, and you can ask these questions. He won't give you this information unless I'm with you. I have to be with you. Notice how Dale shut up now. Young Cooter is the best. All my gold is fake. It's not fake. Just saying a 1 ounce gold coin doesn't work. What are you talking about? What do you mean it doesn't work? I don't understand what your point is, Johnny Blaze. Dale is broken. It's so obvious. Absolutely, John. Listen, who goes to McDonald's and only orders a fish sandwich? Dale, talking about receipts, Dale, why couldn't you get the meal when you went to McDonald's? Let me ask you a question. Why couldn't you get the combo meal at McDonald's that you get the large drink, the large fries, and the fish sandwich, Dale? Dale, why did you only buy a fish sandwich? I want everyone to think about this. Who goes to McDonald's and does not get the friggin' meal? I never, right? I've never since I was a kid, when I was a child, I still got the meal. Dale goes to McDonald's and cannot afford to get the large meal. He can only get the fish sandwich. Card declined. Exactly. Like Dale, this is what happened. Ready? JT14 and VP. He ate the receipt. This is what, can I tell you what happened? Dale went to McDonald's. He pulls out the credit card and he goes, can I get, a fish sandwich meal? Card declined. That's it. So he goes, all right, can I just get a drink? Let's forget the fries. Let's forget the fries. Can I get a drink, a large drink, and the fish sandwich? Card declined. He goes, give me a small drink. Now he's really trying. He's like, can I just get a cup? I'll get water. And they're like, no, we can't do that. Okay. Give me the small drink and the friggin' fish sandwich. Card declined. So that's it. So the only thing he was able to get approved for was the fish sandwich. I get it, Dale. I understand it. Dale, admit the truth. Can you at least be a man? Admit the truth, Dale. Your father paid for the vacation that you're currently on. Just admit the truth. Hey, listen, come on. Between me and you, who paid for the vacation, Dale? Why don't you show us a receipt? Show us a receipt of your vacation. I want to see it. Dale, your father paid for the vacation using probably a timeshare. Now, I have a lot of people don't know this about me. I have a friggin' timeshare. I have a very, very nice timeshare. And a lot of people say, well, why aren't you on vacation? It's my wife. People don't understand, man. I have to keep my wife close to the hospital right now. There's reasons I don't want to get into it. But we have a lot of fun. I assure all of you that we're always at Seaside. You know, we're always at the parks. Great adventure. We got the season pass. You know, we go to restaurants. We go to movies. We go bowling with the kids. Mike's part of the police academy again for the summer camp. He's going to do it. Sophia does the concerts, the singing, the dance concerts. They're happy, my kids. I bet Jen can't come in there on camera. And this Jet Clown keep commenting. I don't know. Do you know how to speak English, Johnny Blaze? I mean, this guy's the way he writes, it sounds like he's from a freaking third world country. VP, isn't his weekly allowance from his daddy like $5? Yeah, but when he walks the dog, he gets a little bit more. And you notice how Dale walks the dog a lot. My dad owns the resort. Yeah, right. You spend $20,000 on food a month. I don't spend that much. $8,000 a month I spend on food a month, and that's the truth, by the way. I'm actually not exaggerating. I spend about $8,000 a month on food, not 20. 20 is a little too much. I admit the truth. What's up, A Patriot? How you doing? Is Dale still on that vacation with his dad? I don't know. Dale, are you still there? WTF? Oh my God, this guy's always talking about my colon, my health. I'm in good health, brother. The schlong is still working. It's solid as a rock. Oh, the schlong is still working. I'm still very much a man, unlike you, unfortunately. Unfortunately, WTF schlong does not work due to high blood sugar and high blood pressure. So he's forced to put a picture of Suge Knight smoking a cigar to make himself feel more like a man. We understand that, WTF. We're sympathetic to your circumstances. Tommy's Touch. What's up, brother? Dale can't afford oxygen. It was my grandparents. They bought it in the 50s. Listen, Dale, even if you were telling the truth, which I don't believe you're telling the truth, that your grandparents owned a resort. They own an island, okay? Even if you're telling the truth, which you're not, you're still admitting you're not paying for it. So, Dale, it always goes back to the same thing with you, brother. You go to McDonald's, you can only afford a fish there. I asked Dale one time to show $500, just five $100 bills. Do you know what this guy does? He shows $100 motion picture bill. That's what he shows. He shows a prop money. He shows this guy. Oh my God. My network looks like your phone number. Yeah, I know. WTF 198. He owns like I don't know how many rental properties. What do you own? Like 20? 20 rental properties. The guy owns 100 rental properties. Everyone who what's funny is every single person now. I don't know what's happening. Is claiming that they're not just rich, but they're like super rich, like the regulator. The regulator claims to be an elderly man. We know that the regulator is really 12 years old. You know the regulator is like 12 years old, right? and he lives with his parents. The regulator is claiming to be, an elderly man whose wife is retired from Goldman Sachs. She was an investment banker, and he's claiming to be someone who's worth $49 million. Yet this guy has the time in his day to sit back and watch me and comment on all my videos. Very, very, very weird. I think if I was worth $49 million, I don't think I'd be watching a naked, hairy Italian man on a live stream. Sam the Great. Sam the Great one day is my best friend, and then the next day he can't stand me. It's like this love-hate relationship. One day all the guys breaking my balls. You have no idea. You do nothing. You're fat. You're lazy. You talk. All you do is talk. You're this, you're that. And then the next day you say, "Hey, Father, that meal looks great, man. That is an amazing dinner, man. I'm jealous." JT14, Dale's assets in his Metro card that has $2.50 on it. He can't even go to the bodega without going broke. I agree. WTF, only 4, bro. You told me at one time you had 20 rental properties. You said, I just caught WTF and a lie. You told me at one time you had 20 rental properties. Maybe it was an alt account. But there was someone who was claiming to be you who said they had 20 rental properties. Now, what happened? Did you sell 16? How much did you steal from Jed's mom? Well, what kind of a crazy comment is that, brother? Now you know what the fucked up thing about Dale is? You know that my wife's mother passed away from leukemia, right? Bro, this guy is such a piece of garbage, man. He's always talking about like people who either died, like my father. Now he's talking about my wife's mother who passed away from leukemia. Bro, you got to stop doing that, man. Bro, it's not comedy. It's like sadistic. It's like you remind me of someone who goes to the Church of Satan, bro. Like some of the videos he remind Dale, are you a devil worshiper? Do you believe in the devil? Do you worship the devil? The regulator sounds a lot like Commander 35. Yeah, Commander 35 claims he made like millions and millions of dollars. So I told him to show a couple of thousand on the video. He wouldn't do it. And then Chad Clifford had a nervous breakdown. He's another one. Chad Clifford. Chad Clifford is what's called Mr. Credit. Chad Clifford bought $2,700 worth of tires. He used a credit card. I proved it to all of you. I said, show me the receipt. Never showed the receipt because we were doing this competition, right, between me and Chad Clifford. Who spends more fun coupons? So one day I showed $10,000 in cash, right? Chad Clifford says, well, now you have to spend all that money on food. I did. This is what the funny thing is that Chad Clifford doesn't understand. I have the video proof that I spent all of that money going to restaurants. I have the video proof. So then Chad claims he spent $2,700 on tires. I said, show the receipt. He doesn't show the receipt because he's probably got a good year credit card. He's probably going to pay that off for the next 20 years, Chad Clifford. He's going to pay. He's going to pay only the minimum payments, maybe a couple of dollars towards the principal. Dale, my alter ego today. So Dale's alter ego is apparently this evil, sadistic man who calls my wife a man, makes fun of people who actually passed away. So Dale's alter ego is that he's an evil, disgusting human being, I guess. So are you a good person in real life, Dale? I'm just curious. In real life, would you make fun of a woman who has stage 4 breast cancer, Dale? Dale can relate to that unholy song by Sam Smith. Chad only got those tires to lure more young guns to beat up. He's a beat up serial killer. Or was Cars a serial killer? I thought you said he was a serial killer. I wouldn't be surprised if Chad Clifford, pulled a little Jeffrey Dahmer act there. I'll say it's alleged, but let's just say I wouldn't be surprised if one day we saw a big article out there on Chad Clifford was the next Jeffrey Dahmer. I'll say it's alleged, but I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised about Dale too, allegedly. Sky's the Limit was not a failure. I sold the business Got all my money back plus a major profit, brother, to a woman who had a speech therapy business, and she was actually renting one of my offices from me. She bought the business from me. Sky's the Limit was not a failure. Man, I treated those two girls so good, man, Brittany and Maria. Everything I've ever done, I've done myself, Johnny Blaze. My whole life has been accomplished because of me. I never filed bankruptcy in my life. Never one time. Never one time did I file bankruptcy. You know, Brittany, I treated her very good. Maria, I treated her very good. I paid them every week. I took them out to restaurants. I gave them bonuses. They repaid me by stealing my curriculum. When I closed the business, they stole my curriculum. Thank God, of course, I had copies of it, so I was safe. But they stole. She did it. They think I'm an idiot. I'm not gonna have copies of it. I had copies. Of course, I made copies of every lesson plan, everything. But what are you gonna do? Everybody's mean to the Apefather, Dale. I'm good to so many people in this world, and everybody is mean to me. Look at all this hair I have, Dale, under my arms. Look at that. I got so much hair. Bulging hair. I got hair all over my body. I'm an Italian stallion. The problem is that all my hair is gray. I got to shave it off. All of this hair. See this hair? It's all gray. Look at this. Dale, do you have a sexy body like this? Probably not. Go to a gym. I like being fat. Well, you look so unhealthy. I'm healthy. Reported for sex. WTF just gets upset because he can't have sex anymore. So whenever he sees something that reminds him of a real man, he gets very, very upset. My nipples get more harder, my nipples, than his schlong. So that's why he's very upset. See what happened? Let me explain to you what happened, everybody. WTF looked at my nipple, and my nipples were very rock hard. They were hard. And you know what happened was he realized that not only does his schlong not get hard, his nipples don't get hard. I understand why you get upset, WTF. I get it. It must be very frustrating every night to be forced to take Viagra. Does Viagra at least work for you, brother? Because there's always the pedal pump. Bro, you can even get a surgical procedure. Listen to me. You can get a surgical procedure where you have like an on and off button. You understand? You push it on and your schlong goes, pew, rock hard, bro. And then when you're done, you press the off button, pew, and it goes right back down. It's true, though. Dale, you're just jealous because you want to be me. Dale wants to be me so bad. He wants to have my house. He wants to have my life. He wants to be in control of everything. He wants to have a $2 million net worth. How does Richie know? I know about everything because I'm a comedian. Listen, I know about things with women too, brother. I know about all kinds of medical things because it's called jokes. So what are you going to tell me? What are you going to tell me right now? This guy, WTF, I'll tell you what. If I talk about a yeast infection, what are you going to tell me then? You're going to tell me that I'm a fucking woman? Listen, it's called just knowing about medical things. I read a lot. I became an expert on cancer because I wanted to help my wife. I became an expert. on I found fruits. I found fruits from other countries that are, in some cases are better than chemotherapy. I'll say it's alleged. I found out about fruits. I found out about, turmeric is very, very good in reducing brain tumors. Fish oil, omega-3, very good. Okay. So what does it mean that I read about medical things? WTF. Richie, why do you have a what? What? I don't even know what that says. Profile. An F period ET life. Are you saying MetLife? Is that what you're trying to say? MetLife? I have no idea what this guy is talking about. Do you read about the male G spot in the prostate? No, I didn't read about that yet. No, I didn't find out about fish oil. I knew about it a long time ago. I'm just saying that I read. Well, I bet you don't know about soursop. All right, tough guy. I found out about a fruit, soursop, that I bet you never heard of before. Uh-oh, someone made a fake account of John. That's not good. Listen, all I'm saying to you, brother, is that my wife is still alive. God bless her. We tried a lot of different things. We tried a lot of different things. You don't read. You are not funny. I'm actually pretty smart on cancer. I learned about it because I love my wife, and I did a lot of research on it. That when I speak to doctors, they think I'm in medical school, Dale. They think I'm in medical school, the doctors. They ask me all the time, like, are you a physician? Are you a doctor? Antonio Miranda, I believe that Tyson would have beat Muhammad Ali. But you have to understand something. Mike Tyson, like Muhammad Ali, was his idol. You know what I mean? He's not going to disrespect Muhammad Ali. So of course he's going to say, "You're the GOAT. You would have beat me in your pride," because that was his idol, brother. But the truth is, Tyson would have beat him. This is just subject to my opinion. You got to enjoy life a little bit, Dale. Listen to me. You have to enjoy life. My wife does the best she can. Listen to me. My wife always eats. So you don't know something. She always eats salad. She eats a lot of different fruits and things that contain omega-3. And she's very strict. But once in a while, Dale, it's okay if she has a little tiny bit of something. Like, you know what I mean? Fish is very good. She eats a lot of fish. She eats a lot of fish. That's omega-3. But like a person has a cheat day. Is my wife allowed to have one meal, that she enjoys? I mean, Dale, you can't even afford a good. This is coming from a guy who could only afford a fish sandwich. He's talking about friggin' food. This guy, Dale, make a video where you get the meal. Can you do this for me, Dale? Is this fair enough? Buy. I actually, who remembers this? WTF 198. Remember this? He offered a competition between me and Dale, which I'm willing to accept right now. That me and Dale will spend $500 a week on McDonald's, and we have to eat the food. We have to eat all of the food. Okay, Dale, do you accept my challenge? Dale, listen to the challenge. We have to spend $500 a week on McDonald's, me and you, and we have to make videos showing the receipts, and we have to make videos consuming and eating all the food. Do you accept that challenge? Dale will never accept this challenge because Dale doesn't even have $500 to his name. What's up, Zanny? I just made Dale a challenge. Did everyone hear the challenge that I made to Dale? Daddy's boy, RuPaul Dale, Fat Boy Dale, Triple Chin Dale. I said, Dale, me and you have to make a video where we spend $500 a week on McDonald's, and we have to consume all of that food. Are you in, Dale? Now, where did Dale go? Look, you notice I was not commenting anymore. He disappeared. Dale has to move out of Skid Row with his boyfriend. All right, Dale, $500 a week might be too much for Dale. All right, what do you think? $250 a week? I'm trying to be fair. Dale, how about this? $500 a week might be a little too much for you. How about $250 a week, Dale? I am willing to make a bet that I will spend. Just tell me however long you want me to do it for. I will spend $250 a week every single week on McDonald's, starting right now. But Dale has to agree. This guy, WTF, I already spent $500 a week on McDonald's. This guy's a psycho. Do you know how much money I spend when I go to McDonald's? Bro, every visit, I spend like $100 to $150 at McDonald's. I always spend $100. No, but I'm saying in a week. I don't think you heard it. I didn't say a day. WTF, I didn't say you have to spend $500 in one day. I said 7 days, a week. I did see that movie, Super Size Me. So in other words, WTF, if I spent $100 a day, which would be $700 a week, it would actually be more than 500. I would win. I don't have to spend the 500 in one shot. You see, Dale, you're making excuses. Dale, you know you love McDonald's. Can we be honest, Dale? Listen to me. You love McDonald's. You just can't afford it. All right, Dale, I'll tell you what. How about we make it $200 a week? $200 a week. You see, you guys are all friggin' no fun. You never ever do things that are fun. You know, I want to do something fun. He won't do it because he doesn't have the money. What are you going to do? Dale's no fun, and WTF 198 has no come. That's the thing they have in common. You understand? And Dale sucks Chad Clifford's come. Show your thong. First of all, it's too big. It would take up the whole screen. You understand? That's number one. The screen is not big enough for my dog. And I'm pretty sure, I think that might get me thrown off of YouTube. I don't know about, see, technically you have to understand man's boobs, showing man's boobs technically is not really sexual content. Now showing women's boobs, that's sexual content. See, like a man's boob, in all honesty and fairness, look, this is not really sexual content. Look, you notice how hard those nipples are? Much harder. Look at that. Much harder than WTF schlong. Look how hard that is. Look at that. So you have to understand that a man's boobs is not considered sexual content. It's not. You know, I'll give you an example. Strongman Personal Finance makes many, many videos with no shirt on. Like he does an entire live stream and he has no shirt on. So it just goes to show you that you can show your man friggin' boobs. But women now, if women show their boobs, that would be against YouTube's policies. Look, I know I'm not a hot guy. Look, I'm fat, I'm hairy, I'm bald, but I'm a fucking millionaire. I wake up whenever I want, I eat whatever I want, and I do whatever I want. $500 a week, let's go. All right, sure. This guy, Dale. I'll do it right now. Dale, don't joke with me, Dale. Don't joke with me. $500 a week. You have to eat $500 worth of McDonald's a week. So you're in? Dale is in? Dale, you have to make the videos, though. You have to make the videos showing that you're spending the money at McDonald's and consuming all the food. Are you in, bro? He's just friggin' lying, this guy. He's not going to do it. Dale, you don't have $500 to your name. And, you know, I know that he has a complex with his weight. I don't care about my weight. I really don't care. Dale cares about his weight. He's wishing me death again. See, now this is the devil, Dale. This is the Church of the devil, Church of Satan, Dale. He says, I pray you clog up those arteries. Dale, why do you wish people bad health and death? Do I ever wish you friggin' death? Do I wish your family members death? I don't do it. Karma's going to come back and bite you in the ass the way you bite Chad Clifford's ass, and you're going to wind up getting monkeypox because of all that ass biting that you do, brother. Sam the Great, how could you say I'm only worth 300,000? That's just, my house is worth 600,000, and I have about 300,000 in equity. So you're not including everything else I have, brother. Obviously, I'm worth more than 300,000. I mean that's just my house. That's just the friggin' equity in my house. He's being too generous. Bro, student loans don't have to be paid in one shot. I don't understand. Like, it's a waste of money to pay them off in one shot. It makes much more sense to pay them monthly. Why would I just throw away $40,000? It makes no sense. Yeah, in other words, you're going to let me do it and you're not going to do it. No, you go first and then I go second, Dale. You go spend $150 on McDonald's. You go make the video. And then after I watch your video, I give you my word, I'll do the same. Bro, I showed you the paper from the VCF. It's $1 million. I already made a video on it, Sam. I made a video showing what she's getting. It's $1 million. The thing is, we didn't get it yet. I don't know. It takes time because there's sections. They pay the first responders first. I think it's going to come in very soon. I don't think it's going to be. It's not going to be that much longer. Again, he's wishing me. So obviously, it's showing you that Dale is not going to do the McDonald's challenge because he's saying one Big Mac away from a stroke. So obviously, he's not going to do it because Dale, if you wanted me to have a stroke, you would accept this challenge because we would have to eat $500 worth of McDonald's a week. Maybe you'll get a stroke, Dale. He's always talking about me. Maybe he's the one. Yeah, but there's two types of payments, Johnny Blaze. There's what's called non-economical and economical loss. Look, do your homework, Johnny, please. Listen to me. So when the VCF pays, there is a max of $250,000, but that's called non-economical. Okay. Then you have to take into account that the person can't work anymore due to the cancer. That's called an economical loss. Okay. So the economical loss is not capped at 250,000. Once again, you have idiots like this guy, Johnny Blaze, who talks, who has no effing idea what he's talking about. He acts like he knows what he's talking about, this friggin' Babaluke. He is an idiot. He is a low IQ moron. Look it up, Johnny. You're talking about non-economical. There's also economical loss. I actually made a video one time